Stop touching the buttons. Stop touching the buttons. Let it play for
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
all up, you know what I mean? I just need to surprise, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Bridging the Gap Podcast, we back in the fucking building. Episode 168. As you can see, things look a little different. A little different. Lot brighter, a little bit more energy. We are not at the normal location. This is a special episode. We gonna have a time today. We have
time. Good one. That was a
come
good
on,
one.
baby. Give me something.
That was a good one.
You know what I mean?
Y'all, today we are talking about making time work for you. Literally. Literally. We got a young king in the building. Well, it's actually his building. It's actually his building. Father, husband, CEO of his own watch company and hair care brand. This ain't a fairy tale. This is grind, vision, hustle, wrapped all in one.
And it's also family. That's another story. It's also family, you know what I'm saying? My motherfucking cousin, you know what I'm saying? None other than Shakeem Tomlin, you know what I'm saying? Tell them both of your brands real quick.
No, I appreciate y'all coming up.
No, of course.
Right now, we're here to talk about Tomlin & Co., which is a watch company. I founded, designed the different watches and things of that nature. And we also have a hair brand company called PS's Natural. Me and my wife founded that together.
Hey, listen. That Bridging the Gap Podcast is all about family. It's all about supporting and helping grow black-owned businesses. And today this is we're gonna have a good interview, man. I'm excited. Yeah, man. We finally got it together. We finally was able to do it, and I'm ready to chop it up.
I appreciate y'all coming up, man.
Hey, man, listen. The store is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And,
thanks, man.
And the collection, man. Listen.
Shador!
Did y'all see him play the other night?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
We already knew what he was, though. Well, something.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, he gonna keep working, Did you see the Eagles play though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, come on now, baby. The season is here. Let's go.
Let's get into it. Bro, so where did the idea come from to even make a watch brand? That's not a normal, usual pick.
So, like me and my wife, we got this thing like at the end of every year, we could buy ourselves something like it don't matter, like we don't question it.
Right.
So like it usually be like I give myself a grill, something like that.
Right. Man shit. Normally.
Yeah, like regular man stuff like a
grill or something.
Right. So we had a good year that year, so I was looking at watches. So I'm like, man, like these prices is a little high. This was like during COVID, like there's like a lot of markup on the prices. So I just couldn't comfortably for myself to pay like the different price markups. So I got the idea like, what if I design my own watch? So I started reaching out to different people, like putting sketches together and stuff like that. And then 5 years later, we ended up launching Tomlin & Co.
What was it like the first time you saw somebody with it on?
So I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen anybody as I always say, in the wild, with a watch unless it's a function where I know all the people that's going to be there, and some people have it on. So I never just walked down the street and seen it. I didn't have that experience yet. But when I still see people support, I see you got yours on, it still makes me. Or people will post it on Instagram, but I come across it I really designed it, and people wearing it. That's a feeling that I can't even really explain. But I'm still waiting on just being in line
on the streets
and seeing somebody strange with it.
Bro, I know how I feel when I see somebody with our shirts on.
Yeah.
To be behind a watch is crazy.
Y'all had that experience yet, seeing somebody that y'all didn't know?
I mean, I get pictures of people that supported and wear shirts and stuff.
But mine was I had somebody, not somebody saying one of our shirts on, but somebody saying, "Hey yo, bro, I be seeing your clips and shit. That shit all."
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, and it'd be damn, like, okay, like, all right, motherfuckers is really watching.
Like my stars, like people see y'all.
Oh, yeah, listen, I went to work, and white people said, "Hey, I saw you on YouTube."
Oh, you like,
I said, "You said what did you see?
which one did you see?
How old was it? Because that back in the day catalog was different. Like, we used to say some crazy shit up there. You know what I mean?
It was good. That catalog was scary.
You know, you just had natural growth, which like progression.
Yeah.
On episode 168.
Yeah.
So like you can't expect like episode 1 to sound as good
Hey,
as
listen,
168.
them ones to 50, like about 50.
That's when the switch up started.
No, that's when it was back. You go back listen to some of that shit, boy. We might gotta delete some of them jokes.
I may have to go back in the old cat. I listen to it, so like I listen to like as they come out. So I may have to go back. Like,
Because when we first started, it was just me and him.
Yeah.
Okay, one as a guest.
Right, I think it's a good addition.
And then it's never left. You know what I mean? So.
Or comic relief.
Yeah. You never know what he wants to
Uncle Drip,
You never know what the fuck he wants
So, bro, listen, designer watches, that shit ain't just like picking colors and this and that. Like, tell us what actually went into the 5-year process of you building this.
So the 5-year process, like first, like what I started with is not like what's on your wrist now, how that go. But like I have a design, and then I reach out to the manufacturer, and they're like you might want to change this, and I ask why. And they send stuff back, and then like I'm a person like if you're a professional in the field, like I said, like this is my idea, but I want you to use your professional background to let's make this work together. So like when I first it was like more so like a skeleton thing, and then I went all the way off the rails with that, like switched it up. So just different designs and changing it. But then I fell in love with the movement. And then after I found the movement that I fell in love with, that kind of influenced the rest of the way that the watch looked.
Now this is a
before you go there, when was there ever a time when, like you just said, you were sending out to manufacturer to do some feedback, and was there ever a time that they told you maybe to tweak something and it was something that you didn't want to tweak? And, you know what I'm saying? What, or was it a time that maybe they told you to tweak something and you was like, all right, and it worked? Like,
yeah, both ways. One of the things, like I'm a real detail-oriented person.
Right.
So first, like on the closed class, like it didn't have like the logo like placed the way it is.
Right.
It was like kind of like on both ends. So I'm like, y'all want to change that? And it's like, well, it'd be difficult to do. I was like, it'd be difficult and impossible.
Right.
If I get it difficult, I'm like, let's make it happen.
Difficult and impossible is two different things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you tell me you can't do it, that's one thing.
That's one thing.
If you tell me you want to do it, that means that somebody's being lazy.
Right, let's make it happen.
Hell yeah. Yeah, nice. But it be shit like that when sometimes when you know, especially when when it's your vision, when you design the train, sometimes you just gotta say, no, fuck that. We're gonna keep rocking it.
Right, but they definitely had like a lot of influence on like placement and like where things go. Like I trusted them and like we built like a relationship within that 5 years, so it ended up working out.
Okay. How many designs before you got to where we at right now? How many Jones did you scrap?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, that ain't bad. 4 and 5 years, that ain't bad.
Yeah, 4 different ones that I'm like that I actually love. And some of them, like 2 of them, I probably like end up throwing them out there, just make some tweaks. But like 4 different ones that like I like, yeah, we can't go with it.
So earlier you talked about you like the movement. Can you please tell the people about the moon phase?
Yeah, so
section on the watch.
Right.
I can wait at you. If I feel like this is something in your heart that you did.
I love that shit.
No, I got you. So the movement I ended up using is the Miyota 6P double O movement.
You hear that shit?
Say it one more time. Give it to me.
So it's a Japanese movement. It's Miyota 6P double O. So that's a moon phase and 4 calendar movement.
Okay, so for a person like myself, just now trying to and by the way, once I get through all scholarship, that gun medal is going to be on my wrist.
I got
you know what I'm saying? What does that mean?
Alright, so it's different like houses that make different movements. Miyota is one of them.
Okay.
Miyota, they make the movement for like citizens watches.
Okay.
And a couple other brands that you're probably familiar with.
Okay.
So the movement I went with, that's a 6P00. That's like different, like it's different numbers, but different movements mean different things.
Gotcha.
So this has a moon phase complication where you can see like what phase the moon is in, and a full count with day, date, and month.
It's a whole moon. Okay.
So I wanted to bring it up now since we here. He just admitted he knows nothing about
That's all right.
I had a game that I wanted to play.
Okay.
Right now, he's going to go first.
Uh-huh.
And then me and you going to go. I want you to name 5 watch brands.
Time to go. Rolex.
Okay.
Apple. Hold on.
No, I'm gonna give you those two. I'm gonna let the count.
Michael Kors, they got
Watches.
Damn, Bob, for real? You had 4, I think.
These are two.
Damn, what was the shit that niggas used to wear them rubber Jones? G-Shock.
There you go. They all
G-Shock. That's 5, nigga.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's 5, nigga. We in there. That was so.
I'm going to give you 8.
You want me to name 8?
No, I'm going to give you 8. You can go 5.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 8.
Let him go because you gonna probably name some shit, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna name.
I'm gonna do mine a little different. I'm not gonna say like the big brands that everybody knows.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna shout out all black owned watches.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm gonna go with my man that owns Vidor watches. So it's a brand called Vidor.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brand called Sovereign Watches.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. Mason D'Affilion. He's
Okay.
in the process of launching his brand.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Compass Watches. That's a black owned brand out there in Southern California.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with Benson, Marcel Benson watches.
Okay. Shit, I haven't heard any of them.
That's the problem. It's the game.
We gonna put all them hats in there so they can get their shine.
Yeah, so that's I'm gonna name all of those because they're black owned brand, like watch brands.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we could, do better as getting these names out there too and getting more exposure to black owned watch brands.
Hell yeah. Hell
Stop
yeah.
spending that hefty tags and overpriced watches. You know what I mean? Alright, so I was gonna go, of course, Rolex, Techno Marine, Movado, G-Shock, Richard Mille, Frank Muir, AP, and
All the watches and rappers we talking about. That's everything that I heard in every rap song.
I had a Techno.
I remember I had a
Techno
Movado
Marine was the
back.
first watch I ever had.
I had one too, man. Nike got me for that shit. If you know, you know, man. I love you, Nike. I love you.
So, bro,
That was your fault. She should have been nowhere with that watch from that.
let me ask you this: how do you keep your style authentic and still appeal to a wide audience?
Do what I like, really like not try to appeal to everybody. Like I always say, like a brand for everybody end up being a brand for nobody. Because you're so far trying to reach everybody. Nobody, nobody is kind of gravitating to it. Nobody can relate to it. So I kind of identify with my core audience and kind of do something that I think they would like, and of course something that I would like as well.
Hell yeah.
That's fire.
Hell yeah.
That's fire, bro. You're a husband and a father.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep your family first by building something this big?
Having them included. Like try to include them every step of the way. Sometimes I probably burn them out with it, they don't be feeling it. But try to have them included in it, talk to them about it, let them know what's going on. My oldest daughter, she got this thing like, hey, you need to hurry up because I want to be a Nepo baby. I'm like,
Hey, listen, ain't no wrong with nepotism. I'm sorry. I'm trying to tell you this. I'm trying to figure out how to set my son up now.
right.
I'm trying to tell you. Man.
Try to keep them included and stuff. And, and understand you're doing this for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, man. You gotta have something to lead these kids, man. Like, it's like that's my thing now, man. Like, with now is doing great stuff, but then I got the younger ones that I'm like, I want to be. Like I tell them all the time, my whole thing is I want to be able to, like, this. when I go, my kids got somewhere where they can like a house they can always go to.
Hey, yo, cut off,
Something they call it,
I just realized we sitting up here looking like the fucking Blues Brothers.
I know, but my fear, like,
Baby,
I got the number.
we out here.
Yo, so running a business is a big risk, right?
Absolutely.
What's the biggest L you took and how did you bounce back?
Biggest L I took, I think, with the watches, I had some watches produced, and I did not like a whole bunch of them, but I didn't go with them. So like when you get watches built like from scratch, like you got to get the mold for the casing and everything, and like to not use it. That's what I said. Like I probably go back and revisit some of those old watches that I designed before, even if I just used the same case profile or something like that. Early on, looking for like manufacturers, took some of those because you gotta, like you sending money
To complete
strangers. So dealing with that took some losses too.
That's crazy. If somebody wanted to start a brand today, tomorrow, what would you tell them the first important step would be?
Get your paperwork right. Get your paperwork right. I think that's important. Or even having the idea, like you gotta answer like a question. Solve a problem that somebody had.
Right.
And then like after you solve that problem, that's how you know you're in the right place. You could make a profitable business off of that because you're solving the problem.
Okay. I just want to tell you something because I'm proud of you.
No, I appreciate it, man.
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Beyond just the businesses, the man that you are. I used to call it baby. You know what I'm saying? I was just making him baby.
And you gonna have people walking up.
No, you don't.
Listen, I got a funny story about that.
I thought you were to say something else.
Oh no. My wife, she when we was younger, like when we first got together, she just called me like just baby. I'm like, who told you baby? Who just? She like, huh? Like I know like who told you my name baby? She like, I'm just calling you baby. Like
She just called me baby.
I'm like, oh my mom. She's like, no, you gotta explain that.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Yeah, I'm just real proud of you, know what I'm saying? I see everything that you do, you know what I'm saying? The father that you is, the husband you is, man. The growth from back in the day to now, man, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
I love you and I'm happy for all your success and all shit. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
listen, I'm gonna drop this PS all natural breeder refresher. This shit here, game changer. I told him I had it for about a week and a half. My whole joint different. I ain't just capping because I'm here. This refresher is a game changer. Tell me, right?
Speaking of my wife, that's like all my wife's idea. When she told me the idea of it, like we have a hair care business, so like when she started the men's collection, she was like, she explained it. I'm like, I don't really understand it, but if that's how
Really, I honestly thought that creation came from you. I thought that was something like the men's line.
No, not the men's line itself. More so the refreshers for that one product. I'm like, I don't really get it. She like, no, my new word. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, work your magic if it work, And then I fell in love with it. It's like my favorite product. You just spray the beer, pick it off, and you're good to go.
How did y'all make first? Because y'all started the business like COVID and all that. Like, how did you manage all that?
So we was in the process before COVID. She started formulating back in like 2012, I think.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, with my second oldest, like she was like getting like stuff together for her hair, but she couldn't find anything that worked consistently, so she started making stuff. So people kept asking like, hey, can I buy that? Can I buy it? And the person, me being who I am, I'm like, you need to bottle it up and sell it. Right. So she like, no, I'm not bottling up and up. But 2018 to 2019, like she took it in consideration, like, yo, I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, and on Mother's Day 2019, that's when I got the LLC and stuff for it together. And then from there, we just hit the ground rolling. And then COVID just so happened to happen, which is, I ain't gonna say COVID like was a good thing because it wasn't. But I think to start a business that was online based, I think that's like perfect time.
Was able to take advantage of it, right?
Yeah,
home, seeing that, I mean.
Yeah, we ran into some issues like like for bottles and stuff, like a lot of stuff was like selling out and couldn't get it. But like other than that, like we've been pretty blessed with it.
Mm. Who created the logo for the watches?
The logo for the watches,
Mm-hmm.
me. So like I just wanted something that looked timeless.
Mm-hmm.
Like something that you could nothing like that's just like trendy.
Right.
Something that looked like it's been here 200 years before we was even here. Like so I think like the logo kind of fall in that category.
It definitely does. It definitely looks like when you see it don't look like it's a new brand. It looks like it looks like something that's been here for a while.
Like some heritage behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what people say. Like it looked like a family crust, like stamp.
And that's what it really is. I mean, technically it is now. It is now. Shit. Like you gotta understand, dog. Like that's your name. Like
Right.
that's your kid's name. They gonna walk through this. You know what I'm saying? Like when you out and about and you start seeing that wrist and 10, 20 years from now and your kids is older and they see it, it's like, yeah, like
That's us.
Yeah, I mean, that's us. You know what I mean? You gotta think like all these other name brands out there, the Gucci's and the Versace's and all that shit out there.
They names.
That's their name,
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like so now, like dog, your name's now gonna be timeless out here.
No,
You know what I mean? Literally. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Literally. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand, like, that's legacy. Like, you know what I mean? That you building a legacy with this right now. You know what I mean? Like literally, like that shit. Yeah, my name is my name. You know what I mean? Some Harlow shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's dope, man. Like, if you could give a message to anybody up and coming that's trying to, either not even just start a watch brand, a hair care brand, just get to do something. They got an idea. They got an idea, and they want to take that next step. You know what I'm saying? What would you give them? You know what I mean?
Man, just jump off the ledge and go for it, for real. Like, the people that's like immediate to you probably don't understand it. Don't fight for like your family support. That's good. But like I always tell people, like you only know a handful of people. It's a world full of people out here. So like even if like my closest family probably don't understand it at the moment, or even support it in the way that I think that they should, or that you think they should, still do it. Like it's somebody out there that probably need it. Like if you solve the problem, there's somebody with that problem that needs it solved. And if you could fill that void, go ahead and do it. Get started.
Hey man.
And start where you at too. My fault for cutting you off.
No, you good.
Like one of my big things, like even with me, like with the watches, like I'm like, no, like there's certain things that I wanted, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to start until then. Like, like if you look at the bigger brands that have been around for hundreds of years, like you see how they photos look. Like this company, they got $1 trillion, like budget. You know what I mean? Like no, start where you at, and then like let your people grow with you. As a brand, like let them grow with you. Like sometimes you gotta show them the behind the scenes stuff.
He always say that.
They build a connection.
Like how it work. He say that all the time. It's like just do it and let it build.
Yeah, like our church, that's a slogan, dog. Like we started doing this 2018, and honestly, within the last couple of months is when we really started taking it serious again. We had hit went down because it was hit. We didn't want to start recording without him, and what I mean. So when we jumped back into it again, started taking it like serious, like really like putting I mean, before it got to a point where it's like we just was coming in and just just turning the mics on talk, smoking and and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Now that you know what I'm saying, we actually putting forth like real effort, putting real conversations together. I mean, it's working, man. And was fortunate to bump into brother that really gave us some good game. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Buzz. You know what I mean? And in the last couple of weeks, shit just turned around. Like,
That's good, man. That's good.
And it's a slow process. You know what I mean?
And I'm sorry.
No,
like y'all got 160 episodes, that's a catalog. Like with their catalog, like I always say, like people that do podcasts or any type of stuff, like voice recording or videos, like we ain't gonna be here forever. Like your kids, they could go through your catalog, like them, like what my kids. Your kids, like like my dad at 30, 32, 33, like what was he thinking?
Yeah,
they literally have a catalog they could go to and like see like how you was acting and moving, some of your thoughts on some of the stuff. Like at that age, like that's priceless.
Yeah, real shit. I never even thought about that because you can see the growth from 2018 to now, from what we used to talk about to what we talk about now, and how just, shit, his transformation into who he is now. I tell him all the time, I'm proud of him when we became, you know what I'm saying? We just a tire crash out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Used to be.
Yeah, I mean,
Used to.
Yeah, man. Real shit, man. It's all about growth, man. Like, we just trying to keep doing better and not stay stagnant, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the problem with what we was doing with the podcast. We got comfortable in the formula of what we was doing.
But I see y'all be traveling and stuff.
Hey man, yeah, it's about that too. Gotta get there.
We just been networking.
Pretty much. Yeah, man.
We used to stay in our little bubble, in our little hole, and whatever.
There's couples doing it.
You know what I mean?
You got to make shit work. You got to step out of your comfortability of things.
Be comfortable being
And
uncomfortable.
if anybody can network, if I can network, anybody can network.
Yeah,
And if you know me, you know I'm not.
So prior, I would be the one reaching out to people, setting up interviews, doing all that.
Like the artist couple, like
He been set as far as setting everything up and doing all that. I've been letting him do that because he broke out of the shell. Now, before he was the most introverted, don't want to talk to nobody person I know.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
that.
They'll pull up to a location like, I ain't going, man. Chill, y'all go ahead, y'all got it.
that was one of our biggest problems too. Starting out, I just wasn't feeling certain shit that came along with this. To where though now it's like you have to for it to take it to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely.
And since we stepped in that bag,
It's been going up, right?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about keep going up. You know what I mean?
Our engagements is up. More and more people are saying seen us. Social media numbers is up. YouTube numbers is up. To me, it's kind of unbelievable,
Right.
but it makes you believe that consistency works.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's
gotta be
like
consistent.
shows improvement.
Especially when it comes to this content shit, you gotta be consistent with it, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you slow down, here's the thing, it's 9 million other podcasts.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you gotta think of, when we first started doing this podcast shit, it wasn't a lot of podcasts.
Right.
And then,
It's oversaturated.
now the problem is you got a lot of celebrities that came into it that got a built-in fan base already. So now you gonna go listen to the Gillies and the no disrespect.
Right.
But you gonna go listen to the Gillies and the Pivots and you know what I mean, the Joe Buttons and all them because they got a built-in audience already. You know what I mean? Shaquille O'Neal and all the basketball.
Listen, bro, I'll be on little 20, 30 view podcasts on YouTube that be having bangers. And I'm telling you, we one of them.
Yeah.
And everybody we run across, I run across, say, listen, man, the shit that y'all be talking about, man, that be some real shit.
Because it's real life conversation.
That's I appreciate that. That's all we do.
Right.
So that's what we about.
No,
Somebody asked me that the other day, like, yo, what do that mean? I'm like, it's three of us, and we all different ages, we all got different views, and we come and talk about everything in life, and we just bridge the gap between all of it.
Right.
Like, oh shit, that shit dope. At least, like, thanks, bro.
No, and I think that formula definitely work because, like, like the celebrities with the podcast, like, how many of us can like really relate to like the celebrity lifestyle?
Exactly.
Do you feel heard? Do you feel like your point of view is being expressed through some of the podcasts? A lot of people know. So like y'all able to, have something that common people could like identify with, like at a certain age. I think that's dope.
I mean, you can't listen to a celebrity and say, yeah, man, I had a fucked up week. My car broke down, or my supervisor, or my job is bullshit. No, like this is things we come on here and talk about week to week. Like, yo, I had a fucked up week, or yo, my car broke down and shit like that. And you're like, yo, man, you're not the only one that this happened to. And then somebody listen like, damn, man, like they just walked through that, and they ain't the only one that they got through it. So it's
That
just
shit
like,
be when motherfucker tell me like, yo, dog, I heard y'all talking, dog, like, that shit got me through my week, man. Like, I was
Really building
saying
community
shit,
out there.
The word shit, the best shit be when you, like, if we miss it, we don't want to put something out.
Oh, yeah.
And then somebody like, damn, dog, what's going on?
What's up with the vibe?
It's Tuesday, Wednesday, I ain't get an episode yet. It's like,
And that's
damn, like,